Yet another presumptuous mite who dared to climb my rock. You little humans, I shall sow out your entrails and feed them to the
Not
rats.
so fast. I bear the eye of Innos. You... Who is the strong...
We draw our power from the elements of this world. Land formed of soft earth bestows life on all creatures under the sun. Yet it will open up and swallow you entirely if you get the rock, which would rather break than ever surrender. Towers with the spark of life lives in the deep fires of all our elements preserve and destroy. But only in water that has become hard and solid as rock will everything be transformed into an eternal pillar of salt.
Who...
I am called Padrakan, and I shall slowly skin you alive when
Whose orders do you...
Our future and well-being is controlled by the Master, with his word of power. His long arm already stretches far from the realm of the dead. He will overcome you humans, and in his shadow, we are known. The Master will come to raise your afflicted bodies from the... Enough words. Your temporary power is exhausted. The eye has lost its strength. I simply cannot believe that there are truly still people who will forfeit their lives.
I haven't just come to see you. I rather had something more radical in mind, I'm afraid.
You do not mean to say that you wish to challenge me?
Not so fast, my friend. I carry the eye of Innos with me. You cannot resist my will. Answer my questions or the agony will be unbearable for you.
Ah! Then pose your ridiculous questions while you still can.
How can I defeat you?
He is almighty and nigh unto invincible. Should you be so foolish as to meet him, nevertheless?
This isn't the first time I've heard that. Nearly invincible. So, out with it.
In order to oppose my master, you require things which he would never be able to obtain.
And what would that be?
You must acquire the finest armor known to your earthly community, and wear it on your skin. You need a sword, which has been blessed by your god. But the most difficult condition of all is that you must win 5 companions who would follow you into death. Then and only then can you...
Who are you?
My name is Fiomathar, and that is once I can escape the spell of the eye.
Every dragon has a hoard where he's...
In a place that will be inaccessible to you. Once I am finally... I keep my treasure high up on the hot cliffs, which should be all but... The eye has lost its power, and you will not...
Nothing there.
Why do you disturb my rest? Must I bury myself still further? Just so you annoying little... You humans are curious creatures. Swept away by the icy wind of death, there will always be at least one who rises from the ashes, but that will soon be over.
Silence! With the power of the sacred eye which has been bestowed upon me...
Ask...
How can I find your
He has established his hoard in the solid rock of the halls of Idarath, and waits there until he can restore this world to the order which it has deserved. He waits there in deep meditation.
Spare me the details. Just tell me where I...
You disappoint me, little man. So you've withstood all of the dangers, and if Irdirath means nothing to you, then you'd better go to your magicians and ask them to be allowed to take care of their work, for quite obviously, you're not yet ready for the heavy burden of their higher knowledge.
Which god, what accursed god could ever allow despicable creatures such as you?
Do not trouble yourself trying to understand the meaning. Beliar has not only permitted us to be here, he has even commanded, inspired by his holy words, we shall not rest.
Who are you?
I am Finkreg, Lord of Ice and Snow. The power of the eye is extinguished.
I've got news about the dragons.
Report.
I killed the dragon in the swamp, the dragon in the rock fortress, to the fire dragon on the volcano. I went to the western ice region and did—
That's good news. Here, I'll get
all the dragons?
all of them? So evil is—
No, alas not.
Weren't the dragons the leaders of the orcs?
Yes, true, but they also have their own master.
I damn well can't go. I have to guard the ore. You'll have to take care of it yourself. May Innos—
Where's Zarda?
He's gone. And I think he doesn't want anyone sniffing around his tower.
Where did
in
he
his
go?
absence. He didn't say. He only asked me to give you this letter from him. Sorry, no idea. I didn't understand a word, man. I think things just got too hot for him.
Are you really a
Obviously.
If someone like you is with the Paladins, then Beliar's thugs had better watch out. If you did in the Sleeper, that handful of orcs shouldn't be a problem.
This is not only—
I know, but it's—
Oh well.
What are you doing here in the monastery?
Perhaps.
I knew it. Best to talk to Marduk. He's responsible for you, Paladin.
I killed all—
Really? So there's more than a glimmer of hope on— If you have indeed done that—
Who, me? All the dragons—
That is good news indeed. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow.
I talked to the dragon.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in—
Enos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power.
What are these halls?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Myrtana. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of the brave knights of that time gave their all to raise those mighty constructions. Back then, The black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior. It would have been easy to destroy the other two temples as well, but after the second temple fell...
Disappeared. An entire temple.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Idarath for that, you would have to find it first.
We shall see. Zardas's book.
I have been expecting you would ask that. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even that accursed Zardas...
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful, but go ahead and give it a try.
Hey. Are you still working?
I finished the commission. Now I'm making magic ore blade, but I also have the time again. So, if...
Tell me more.
Creating a magic blade is a very complicated and expensive The blade is certainly of good quality, but a paladin sword is consecrated by...
I want to...
You paladins can count yourselves lucky by decree of Lord Hagen. So...
I'll take
good care of your...
Who told you that?
I want...
If you... With this... During the... If...
That's just what I said.
You are not permitted.
Pirate card.
So he says that.
I'll never get this open without the... I found a... What? Behind a book...
What's behind? That is important news. Meanwhile, you must find out...
I've been to...
And what did you...
There was a skeleton warrior down there.
Well done. We shall deal with the vault.
Zarek Bandardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside.